Hey everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm not in Sugarcane SMP because Sugarcane SMP is off right now, and I don't want to ask. We're playing on my friend's Kay's and I survival world. She's not online right now, but I just thought I'm just gonna be yapping about I don't know stuff, probably Sugarcane SMP. And just kind of playing on the world. This is my own little area I have on our server. My little shack. And that's my cat. I named her, I don't remember what I named her. She's there. It's my shack. I'm going to try and sleep so that I can show you what we have in the world right now. We just stole a villager house. So like my friend and I started this world a couple weeks ago. We haven't played on it that much. I think we played on maybe 6-ish times. I don't know. But yeah, we just kind of found a village. And stole it. We died a bunch of times. Anyways, let's have a blue sheep here, because if you know, you know. And yeah, we destroyed a bunch of villager houses for resources and stuff. Over here is the start of a house, my mansion thing my friend was making. I have only contributed by getting her the resources. I haven't actually helped build it because I don't want to mess with her vision. Like, I would help. Like now I could help. But I don't know what she's trying to build or how she wants it to look, so I don't want to mess it up. We got this going on. It's pretty solid. We've done everything here in survival. Now, it's pretty okay. And over there's my tower. That's bored. And then here we have 2 pillars. And then we have a little parkour course I made because I was really bored. And I have nothing better to do. Let's have some turtle eggs here. They have yet to hatch because we haven't been online. Anyways, I'm going to talk about Sugarcane SMP now, because I haven't done a video on it in like, what, a month? Like a long form video. I've been posting a lot of edits. Stuff, talk about the lore, my character's lore, and my community posts. But I don't do any like actual lore edits. No, I know I do lore edits. Okay. I don't do lore long form videos because I don't record when I do lore because I'm in a Discord calls usually, or like it's not planned. It just kind of happens, to be honest, and then I forget. Also, me being on mobile also makes it difficult and stuff. Also, we have a little tree farm here because we needed wood and stuff. So yeah, like Sugarcane SMP, what's happened since the last time I did a long form video? A lot. I actually got lore. Flashback to when I said I wasn't that much interested in lore. I also have a bench here. Yeah, like a lot happened, First I got one of the co-owners of the server was like, "Hey, Jess, want to go? Are you free to go online on Sugarcane SMP?" And I'm like, "Okay." And then one thing led to another, and I ended up selling my soul to her, my character's soul. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, so I also ended up losing one of my canon lives, quote unquote lives, because just, canonically dead, kind of like a ghost. If I lose all my canon lives, I evaporate, so that's nice. Everybody else turns into a ghost if they lose all the canon lives. I just evaporate. I go bye-bye. So yeah, it's fun. I have 2 canon lives till I evaporate. And, yeah. I lost one of my canon lives because I warned another person about Nynx. I think their name was Rosie or something like that. And Nynx got mad at me. So, don't do what I did. And what else? Also, they haven't executed people in a while. That sounds wrong. But I'm sure you're gonna see people. They were really gonna execute anarchists once a month, I think. But then that hasn't happened since the first time, and then we voted on a person for an anarchist execution for the second time. But it never happened. And I don't know if it's still going to happen. But I don't want to ask. Also, the server got restarted 3 times. First time was the server was the one I made my first long form sugarcane SP video on. My little the house that was just on the side of a hill. The second one, I actually made a house in a little jungle, and the taxman took my roof, and someone took my bird. Not sure who. Still don't know who took my bird. Never found him. And then the server got reset again, and I traveled far from spawn and made myself a little house. And then Robin got onto the server, so I had to go back to spawn to lead her back to my house because she didn't know how coordinates work because she's on PC, I think, or laptop. I don't know, same thing. Don't cancel me, please. And the coordinates are different from how they are on different devices apparently. And also she's on Java, so yeah. And me and Robin ended up making us a little house. I got together. Whenever Sugarcane SP gets gets turned on, I'll show it if I remember and I'm home alone. But anyways, back to lore, and just that after she lost her canon life, she tried to stay low for a little bit, and then she had the bright idea to become a therapist, very underqualified therapist, because keep in mind, Jess is canonically dead, 16, did not finish high school, and has a really bad memory because I do. And so great therapist. Very underqualified. First patient was another person, also named Corlia, who is a traumatized child and got manipulated. So, that went well for the first session. Then the second patient was someone named Spoke_Reborn or something. I don't know, because at the time there was team named Impact, and they were it was based off something in another recipe that it's Moonshine watches, I think. I don't know. Also, the person played Spoke_Reborn kind of threatened me. Because I was I was trying to help them, and I was oh, well, these people don't see very good friends, because, Spoke was oh, my teammates are using me. And then I'm oh, they don't seem like very good friends. And Spoke is well, you don't know that. They are good friends. You don't know that. You don't know anything. And then they kind of stopped, and they brought up the sword and just ran away. And I'm just oh, okay. So yeah, that's great. And then it was oh, okay. And then, stuff. And then now Jess pretty much doesn't pay taxes. Server. She just completely tried to make it so the taxman didn't know her location, so he couldn't, kill her when he didn't pay taxes. Then taxman teleported to her while her and Robin were making house. And then they were like, oh shoot, the tax man is here. And then the tax man gave Jess an axolotl and killed her. Not canonically, I think. Yeah, I don't think it was canonical. He killed me, then gave me one of my hearts back because we had the lifesteal mod added on the SCP, and so yeah, so Jess like okay, so I don't think it was canonical, and so Jess is having a great time, and then a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? I don't know. Jess logged on to the SCP, and she was just minding her business, and then Ren came over. I forgot to mention that she also made a friend named Ren. You know all about it. Just those edits and stuff. I made edits. The edits are really funny because you guys don't know anything about the lore except for my edits and anything I've said in my community posts. So everything's just out of context. It's just I wish I could like do live streams about it or stuff, or actual lore videos. Mobile. Maybe I could get Robin or Ren to film it. I don't know. Maybe someone. Oh, by the way, go follow the new Sugarcane SCP Discord, not Discord, frick. The new Sugarcane SCP TikTok. I'll put it up on the screen here if I remember. Stuff, yeah. So I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, that was, yeah, okay, bye guys. Have a good day. Remember to hydrate, drink water, sleep. I don't sleep. Yeah, have a good day. Or have a good rest of your day. Good night. Bye guys.